Oops, made a mess. Hello, everyone. This is Q Brown, and I wanted to do a video. Start reviewing Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Of course, it came on Sunday night. I didn't watch it, but I'm catching up with it now. So this is Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Photo Shoot Dispute, Season 15, Episode 1. And it's going to be real short because this whole episode was about Kim wanted to start doing the Christmas card photo again. And she was like, we stopped doing it because everyone's getting older. Everyone has businesses. Everyone's getting busy. Families growing. So it's very hard to get everyone all in one place. But how I feel is that if this is a one-time thing, a Christmas card that your guys been doing, and then you stopped, I would think you would make it a priority just to get this done this one particular day. Now, I am like Courtney in some ways when it comes to my child, where I have strict rules and I have a routine that I never want to break. And everyone else, raise their kids differently, and they do things differently, and I never make them feel any bad. I don't say that I'm a better parent because of what I'm doing. It's just we all have different ways of raising kids. I'm not going to even say my priority is different, because it's not even about priority. It's just I raise my child a little bit differently than other people, other relatives. And in my family also, I have 4 brothers, and 2 of them have kids, and I have a cousin, and they're all the same age, and we all raise our child differently. They all boys. So my child has 8 o'clock curfew, and when I pick him up from school, it's like 5:30, so I have a small window to bond with him, find out how his day was, see if I can help him in any situation he was at school, go over his homework. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard. Some days he get a lot of homework, and some days he gets a little. So every day is something different, but I want to make sure I cook dinner, and then he has to take his shower and be in bed by 8 o'clock. And actually, he's 8 years old, and it gets harder and harder as he's getting older, because it's like he wants to do his own thing. He wants to be on the computer. He wants to call and talk to his cousin. Sometimes his cousins is over here. Sometimes they over here to 7 o'clock, and he wants to be with them up until that time, and that makes me not stick to my routine, because I'm trying to let him hang with his cousins. So I do get what Courtney is feeling, but I just roll with it. I try not to stick to the routine as much anymore, because they're here a little bit longer on some days, and I get it. But it's good to have a routine and a schedule, but sometimes you just can't follow a routine and a schedule. And if you could do it 3 days out the week, then that's great. If you can even do it 1 day out the week, but you're trying, and that's what's good about it. And with Courtney, she's not trying to budge. She's not trying to do anything. She's like, this is my routine, and this is what I'm going to do, and I don't care about anybody else. Now, in this episode, Courtney is saying that her routine is fixed for her. This is what it is. Now, yes, granted, Kim did say, okay, that's what we're going to do. But Kim did say that Kenny, that's her nickname, Kendall, was going to be there late. She's coming around 7 o'clock. And Kim was trying to book it to accommodate Kendall, because Kendall had a photo shoot earlier and she couldn't change that. So she was trying to book it where Kendall could be there with the family. But Courtney only heard Kim. Oh, Kim has meetings. But when she found out that Kendall couldn't be there, she booked her meetings and she was going to do them. But Courtney just couldn't hear it. She just heard Kim. And she's like, no, this is what I'm doing. And she's not changing it. Stop. And I'm not changing it. And that caused a friction between them. Now, Now, yeah, Kim was mean in what she said, but in a fight, you say mean things. But Kim also explained that Courtney has been mean to her all her life. And I had this conversation at work today with another person who watched the Kardashians. And I have to talk to a keeping up with the Kardashian fan to even understand this. Like, you cannot be on Twitter and tweeting and saying Kim is wrong and all this stuff, and why would you do that to Courtney? Courtney been mean. She's been mean since episode 1. And actually, in the beginning, Courtney and Khloe was always mean to Kim. Do you remember when Kim first bought her Bentley? Do you remember when the family went on that ski trip and everyone picked on Kim? And that's when she was dating Reggie. And she decided to leave because everyone kept picking on her, everybody. Kim has always been picked on by her family because they never took her seriously. And it hurts because the world don't take her seriously, because every time you mention Kim's name, everyone wants to bring up this damn sex tape. Like, move on. Is that all you have to talk about? So her family also picked on her back then. Kim never really stood up for herself. Courtney has been a real witch forever. Forever. And when she became pregnant, she kind of wanted to stop working. And remember when Khloe was stuck with the dash off? First of all, it was Khloe and Kim that was doing everything because Courtney wanted to stay home with her kids. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then you need to get out the business. And she thinks because she's a mother that anything that anyone else is doing is not as worthy. But if that's what you want to do and you want to be with your kids, that's fine. And I get it because I'm a mother too. But you cannot judge other people. Courtney's mad because she says her family judges her. But she judges them all the time. She's the one that's telling them that they don't eat well. They're not healthy. She's trying to get them to eat like those type of foods that she eats. She's trying to get them to shop at the special restaurant she shop at. I mean, at one point she wasn't even wearing deodorant. And she was trying to get them to do that. Like, if it's not her way, it's the highway. And let's not forget in the beginning of this episode, when she went over to Khloe's house, first of all, she ignored them. She was on her cell phone the entire time. And then when she wasn't on her cell phone, she's like, your couches are nasty. They're disgusting. Who would have black couches? And she was just rude. She was rude to Khloe and Kim in this episode. But when Kim gave it back to her, she wants to start crying. You cannot dish it, and when you get it, you want to cry about it. You can't be that way. And in the beginning of the episode, you just said that Khloe was a pain in your butt, that something is wrong with her. And Kim was like, she's pregnant. Like, you just have to deal with her emotions. Like, come on. And she's like, ugh, I can't deal with her. Like, I'm so busy. I can't do the photo shoot. I have so much to do today. But all she wants to do is sit at home. And granted, it's very lovely. When I was growing up, my mother was always home when I got home from school. And it's lovely for your kids to come home from school like around 2 or 3 o'clock. And the mother's doing the homework with them and spending time with them and doing all that stuff. It's very lovely. But it's not going to kill them if you did a photo shoot one night. One night. It's not like you're all living together and it's like chaos every single night. It's not like you leaving your kids home. They're there at the photo shoot. You're spending time with your kids and you're making memories with your kids at the photo shoot. And that's what you were saying, how you want to make memories with your kids. So I really just don't understand it. I just feel like if one child is doing less and everybody else is busy and everyone, like Khloe came from a different state to come do this photo shoot. And you cannot you rather take your kids out of school to do the photo shoot instead of doing it after school? Like, I don't get it. And I feel like people just giving Kim a bad, like, everyone is just waiting for Kim to just make any type of mistake. To just be like, oh, there go Kim. She's bad. I like Courtney. But Courtney is the meanest out of all the sisters. She was the rudest to the mother. The rudest to, well, her and Khloe kind of went hand in hand, but now the roles kind of changed. But Kourtney is rude and disrespectful all the time. And Kim said this one thing to you, and now I can't be with my family. I don't even care if that's my sister. You don't bring positivity, but you don't bring positivity anywhere you go. You have to exude positivity for positivity to come back, and you don't even do that. Then she was like, this family is disgusting. Now she's grouping everybody. This family is disgusting. You all got your priorities wrong. And I don't want to be a part of this family. I don't want to do no photo shoot. I don't want to do that. Nobody's not asking you to be a model. It's a Christmas card. And I was along with Kim. She could just do it with her husband, her kids, and call it a day. And that's what she should have did. And if Kourtney didn't want to do it, she should have just said in the beginning she just didn't want to do it. She should have just said that in the beginning and let them just plan what they had to do, because Kylie wasn't in it, nor Rob. So she could have been out the Christmas card also. Like, what's the problem? And at the end, Kim went and changed her plans. She went and changed her plans for Kourtney. And was Kourtney even happy? She didn't even say thank you. She was like, all right, I'm done. I got my kids. I'm leaving. It's 4:30. I just feel like, I just don't want people to try to give Kim a bad rap when during all the seasons of this show, Kourtney been so mean to Kim. So all of them, Kourtney and Khloe was always mean to Kim. And then for the last few years, Kim started to like get along with them. But for the longest, and they treated the mother very badly. And that's why Kim was like the favorite, because they wouldn't do a whole lot of stuff with the mother. Even when she went to her surgeries or stuff like that, Kim was there. Now, Kylie kind of like take the place. That's their joke. But I just feel like in this episode, and then we see next week, that's when Khloe goes off on Kourtney. And she's like, yo, what the hell is your problem? Like, why are you... I want you to get a tissue and clean that up. Because you see I'm recording and you're doing stuff for me to say something to you. And you know I'm recording. Get some tissue and clean that up. So, my conclusion is that Kourtney is very mean. And I don't know what her problem is. I don't know if she's mad that Scott moved on, because she already moved on. I just don't know. Maybe she wants another child, and now all of them are pregnant at the same time, and she can't be pregnant at the same time with the rest of the sisters. I don't know. I don't know why she's being so mean, and I know that they have made up, so I know watching these episodes bring back feelings, and you see what people said behind your back, and it makes you feel some type of way. But I went on Twitter. But I don't put my business on social media. I know a lot of people do that. But I get that you're watching the episode. But why can't you just talk to your family? That second that you took to tweet that, you should have put it in the group text, in the family text, and be like, wow, this is what y'all said behind my back. Like, it's bringing up old feelings. Like, why you didn't talk to your family about it? Why are you co-signing what these trolls are saying out here, what these people are saying? And they're dissing your family. Your family. They dissing your family, and you are co-signing it. And just like how you told Kim, even if you say, sorry, I don't believe you because you said it and it's still out there, everything that you're writing is being saved. And you know people are watching, and you know people's going to retweet it. You know it's going to be in the shame room and all those social media stuff. So why even put it out there if y'all made up and moved on? If y'all made up and moved on and you see this episode, you could have just discussed that with them and be like, wow, it hurts, but we did make up and we move on. And anyone can say what they want to say about the Kardashians, but no one can take how you are a family and that you're tight and you're stick together. And no one can take that from you. And now you're letting all these people come into your family beef. It wasn't really a beef, but you let these people come in and say all these things about your sisters And your daughter is still close with her daughter. Like, your kids are still close with their kids. So you're saying you don't like this family, but you're part of this family. And your kids was part of this family. And this family help you make money. Even if you don't have another job, you still have money. So I don't know why you're acting that way. Do you even have skills to go get a job if this stops? If this show stops today, what will you do? What will you do? So, I don't know. I know she's in her feelings and she's mad, but I just think she shouldn't have went to Twitter and put it all out there. And next season looks like now Chloe is upset with her. So, we shall see. So, until next time, people, until next week, we will be discussing episode 2. Ciao.